Okay, welcome to Urban Champion. This is a 1 minute game usually, so let's hope it's 1 minute today as well. So we are going to wrap at the first round here. Oh, that timer. I always forget the timer. Okay, so time in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're trying to wrap and so we can punch him once to knock him down. So that's just one round, not a loop. Now we try to punch him twice, weak and one hard. And we're done with round 2. And let's hope I don't screw this up. Oh. And that's one loop. And I actually just practiced the second loop for the first time. So let's hope this is going well. So round 4 was fine. And now for the final wrap with oh, didn't get quite enough backwards and I can't see myself. Damn it. Well, no problem. That happens. Let's try the wrap again, or not. Let's show the non-glitch route here. So usually you're supposed to do something like this instead, and you can clearly see how slow this is and how boring it is. So let's try the wrap again. Ooh, didn't get it. So let's try it again. And time. Thanks a lot for watching. Coming up is Jos, I believe. Joe and Mac, I mean. Take care, everyone.
Thank you very much, JKL. That was a fantastic Urban Champion run.
Yo, we're live. All right. I am Andy, Swee, I guess. I have my lovely NES crew behind me. And we're gonna play some Yo and Mac. So, Caveman Ninja, I think it's called as well. Maybe, who knows. Either way, I can explain the game as we go. So I'm gonna reset and then start the game. So I will just count down myself. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so the first thing you want to do in this game, which is really crucial, the game's RNG system is a bit complicated, but it's basically a combination of time and number of enemies you kill and when you kill them and what the enemies do. So we're gonna try to manipulate a specific item in the next stage. But in order for us to do that, we need to kill this boss in a very specific way. I think I got it this time. Hopefully I did. If I did not, we're gonna have to have a little math class with everyone behind me and do a little backup strat, which is a bit boring, but the math can make it more fun. However, I think we got it. Let's see if let's bless RNG for a stone wheel here. Yo! We got the stone wheel. Okay, this is fine. Now, nothing can go wrong, basically. I mean, well, it can, but that's actually the most crucial part of the entire run, believe it or not. If you don't get the stone wheel, you're stuck with the axe for this boss. It takes forever. The stone wheel basically just melts him down. And that was a nice boss game. That's the first stage. So, if you do a world record attempt in this game, you can, if you want to, do a very risky strat here. We're not doing a world record attempt, and we already had a couple of runs over estimate, so we're just gonna kill these guys. If you set up a specific pattern manipulation, you can avoid these like every time, but it's not 100% guaranteed. So we will just do it a few seconds slower for consistency's sake. This is actually the hardest boss fight in the game, casually, I would say. He is extremely dangerous. He might not look dangerous, and you might notice I have like 1 billion of health. The problem is, if you get... Uh-oh, don't knock me over there. No! Yeah, we got him. The problem with that guy is that no matter how much health you have, he eats you and kills you instantly. And if he does, you lose the weapon upgrade I got. So you will not get you will get back to the axe basically. And finishing this game with the axe is actually somewhat tricky. I'm a little bit like JKL. I'm not a huge fan of practicing safe strats because I just expect to, get all the tricks every time I play. So let's see if we can get this pterodactyl guy here. The most time-saving thing in this speedrun is actually the boss patterns and how you execute the actual boss fights. So we're getting a decent pattern here, not the best one. He can basically spawn from different locations, and he's down. Yeah. And you rescue the honey every stage. That's very important. Okay, we're on to the first stage. Yeah, I guess I forgot to talk about that. The story in this game is really important. What is it now again? Yeah, I think some girls in your village are getting kidnapped by someone. Probably an evil caveman. That's how it is. Okay, so we're gonna rescue them basically. That's a very original story, I would say. I mean, I never played a game where you have to rescue a girl before. So I'm glad they came up with that one. And as always, this guy is also RNG, but he gave me a good pattern, so this is going surprisingly well so far. We're not gonna jinx it too much. So here is the one major more part of RNG. We want to get a fire drop here. And we did not get a fire drop, we got a boomerang. And you do not want to pick up the boomerang. If I had done that, I would probably have... Yeah, what would I have done? I would probably have... Mercy kill the run, basically. Nah, not really, but I would probably be a bit overestimate if that had happened, but it didn't, so... However, we didn't get the fire drop either. There's no known manipulation for the fire drop, unfortunately. The first stone wheel we pick up is manipulated, but there's no way to keep the manipulation that long, unfortunately. If someone finds it, I can maybe start grinding this game again, because the grind is pretty tough, since there's a lot of RNG. Basically, one wrong RNG moment in a boss fight can kill the run, basically. Either way, we're gonna... You remember the cute dinosaur in the first stage? We're gonna have a little chat with his green friend here. Let's see if he's any more friendly. He needs to go to the dentist, I think, because he has a bad breath as well, so... But we got him, so that's fine. That was actually a good kill. Usually he starts to walk back like a second cycle, but this time he was... that was good. Okay, ooh, we got that, yeah, and we got that one, okay. So you can actually try for more of the fire... Ouch. You can try for more of... No, don't do that, no. Okay, wait. I actually need to focus on this fight now. I was not expecting to have to focus, so... No, not give me that pattern, please. Kill the pterodactyls. No, not that pattern, I told you. Come on, stop giving me that pattern, please. That is better. This is fine. There was never any danger. Never any danger. I just did that for detention. Not detention, but detention. Anyway, okay, next level. Thankfully, they give you a full health refill after each level, so there's really not... Last time I said nothing could go wrong, we almost died, so I'm not gonna say anything, but... Let's see if we get that. Yep, we got the forward boost, that's good. We got the forward boost there, that's even better. A little wiggle there. Take a lot of intentional damage, but usually the boss fights should not be an issue, but you never know, I guess. So it's instead of like first stage, you know, we had the green dinosaur encounter, and now we have a, I guess it's the mama of the yellow one earlier. So, but it's basically a little harder, but we still got it down. So we have a final stage coming up. Yeah, what can you say about this stage? It's basically like all the other stages. You may notice the stages themselves are not that complicated. You basically just... You run and it helps if you know where to do your jumps, I guess. But taking a knockback like I did there is not necessarily that bad. So we have the final boss fight coming up. See if he gives me a nice pattern. Okay, he starts off with a little wonky, but it should be okay. And time is coming up soon. It's time. Oh, 7:52. That's not too bad actually, considering the amount of RNG in this run. I mean, that's good. Sub 8. I'm happy with that. Congratulations. And I also saved us some time here. 2 minutes underestimate. We're back in it, boys. And I don't know why he's getting chased by the honeys though, but he is apparently afraid of them. So went through all that you have to rescue them. Anyway, I will be back later with some Jaws action, but for now we're gonna swap over to Gyarados doing a game called DuckTales. You might have heard of it. You might... I have heard of it, I think. I have played it occasionally. So, I don't know. See you later, I guess, and enjoy DuckTales.
While we set up for DuckTales, I want to give a quick shout out to the Yeti. The Yeti offers us awesome merchandise for the event, and you get direct donations with every purchase for the shirts or the pins they offer.
Oh, we're still live. I didn't realize. Oh well.
Am I... Okay. Okay, serious moments. I just realized any one player to control is too difficult for me. So I just wanted to call the best person ever to do this, which is obviously the world record holder. So give a big round of applause to Andy. He will help me completely in this stuff.
I'm a bit scared though. Do you think I can handle this?
Maybe we should need a third player. I don't know.
I think so. I mean, this is scary, guys and girls.
Okay, so can you do a commentary?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, we're good in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. This is the game DuckTales you all know and love, with the moon theme you all know and love. Unless you have played the game 20,000 times and you get tired of it. Anyway, so what we're gonna do here first of all is to set up a little skip. Normally you would collect a lot of items to get through this door here, but instead we take some damage and we just zip through it. Gyarados did it, no problem. And then there's the first boss fight coming up instantly. The way the boss mechanics works in this game is that, well, first of all, the patterns are random. He got a pretty bad pattern, but he will be able to handle it. Basically, as long as you're in a downward motion and pogoing.
Thank you guys.
As long as you're in a downward motion and pogoing and not move horizontal, you will actually be invincible from the boss itself. So you can hit him, but he can't hit you. Okay, so we're coming up to Amazon now. Now, do you need me to do something here,
Yeah,
guys?
I need Andy to do an important trick to trigger what the second controller is we're using for. So when I say press the button up you press the button up, okay, and keep it
wait, I
pressed.
press it down?
No, you press up.
Oh,
Okay.
So,
Not now, not now.
Not now?
Keep now.
okay, I'm holding up.
No, you didn't.
What? I did! I'm holding up!
No, it doesn't work.
Oh,
Okay. So it's over. It doesn't work.
it didn't. Wait.
Was it connected at all?
You might. I don't want to move the NES now, though. That's super dangerous. You know how.
I'll just keep going there. We'll
Well-
try again. Andy wasn't able to do that, so that was supposed to trigger a wrap around the screen, but it didn't work for some reason. So we can try again now.
Yes. Well,
Let's try now. No, it doesn't work at all.
my job is too hard, apparently, so I can't do it. I guess. Well,
Wait, we
you,
can-
you,
After this, we can check it.
yeah, I guess, but it might soft lock the game.
Yeah.
Hard lock the game. That's dangerous. Oh, okay. Well, I know. Well, we'll just improvise with playing a regular.
Yeah,
one-player
we'll play
run, I guess.
regularly.
I mean, okay. So the thing here is the difference between the
Explain
one-player
it.
two-controller runs and the any percent, the standard any percent run is basically that if you hold up on the second controller, you're able to wrap the screen. So when he was going back and down, I mean back and forth, the screen up and down, he was supposed to not actually get the screen transition, but he was gonna get out on top of the screen, which saves the entire time the climb does. Unfortunately, for some reason, the controller did not work. Or, I mean, unfortunately, I can't handle up button press. That's the real reason. So we're gonna continue as usual. We're going into Transylvania, the Magica fight here. This is one of the major hate points of the game for any speedrunner, and you instantly see the reason why. She can give you 3 different heights, and he got the worst one instantly. You are able, you can potentially hit her, but it's really hard. So I'm proud he got 1 hit in there, and that's a good kill,
Thanks.
considering the pattern. Alright, so we have the Himalaya stage coming up. It's not one of the... I mean... No, oh wait, we have the mines first.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I played this game. Don't remember the route. No, so first of all we need to get a key from Transylvania. I think we can do... If you have any donations, I think we can do one.
Yeah, I got an $18 donation from Jelly, who says 17k hype, and indeed we have reached $17,000.
That's awesome. Alright, so let's continue into the mine stage. This is probably the easiest stage in the game. Not much can really go wrong if you know the route. I guess the intended route is you need to walk the long way around, which takes like forever. But in the speedrun you can just skip the... Or even casually you can actually skip that section pretty easy with the green dots. So there's one interesting mechanic in the boss fight here. You will see Garrus try to hit the Mine King or the Mole King as late as possible on these hits. That actually shortens his animation for the rolling around. So if you do it perfectly in all the 4 first hits...
That was good.
That was really good. That's a 560, that's a really good kill. If you do it perfectly, you will actually save a half second compared to hitting him early. It's one of those subtle time saves in this game that's really... You might not think about it too much, but it really does matter when it comes to the competitive times. In the Himalaya stage here, you probably didn't even notice it, but he did a slight hesitation, which despawned one of the goats here. So there's a goat manipulation, basically. There's also recently a... never mind, that's too technical. So what he wants to do here is he wants to walk on the ice as long as possible, because the ice give you a faster speed than just being in the air or walking on regular snow. So he tried to maximize his time on the ice. Did a good job. The Yeti boss fight is coming up. Shoutouts to T-shirt the Yeti. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to make short work of him. And we made short work with him. Really nice fight. So, we only have one stage left, and surprise, it's Transylvania
Again.
for the like 78. Oh, okay, the third time actually. I guess they were tired of making stages, so they reused this one a few times. But instead of the magic and the spell fight, we're gonna get Dracula Duck or Duckula Duck. I'm not sure. It depends on which text box you read from in the game. Anyway, stage is the same. Doing a nice little Webby skip there. You don't want to talk to her?
No one wants to talk to Webby.
No, poor Webby. I mean, I would talk to her. Maybe. Anyway, just doing the stage as normal. So the final RNG of the game is coming up, and that is dependent on what spawn you will get on the. There's basically a Dracula Duck is a free cycle fight, and in the third cycle we want him to spawn on the right side. The spawn on the first two cycles does not matter, but on the third one we need a right side spawn to be able to perform a trick here. Let's hope we get. That's interesting. It might work. Oh, yes!
Whew! Almost.
Okay, that was good. It was a trick we call a task pad. It was not perfect, but it was a task pad.
A little rushed.
Yes.
Time is now. Time.
Oh, 7:31. I mean, that's a really good time.
With all the time lost.
Considering we tried to do all the amazing things with the not working. I blame this NES right here.
Yeah. I only tested it on a Famicom, so that's probably maybe the reason.
Yes. In any case, that was a good show off of DuckTales, and really good run.
Thank you very much for coming here. Coming up next, Karnov with Apollo again. Thank you very much.
Apollo? Are you sure?
Or Karnov himself.
Karnov himself is here to perform a run of his own game.
Oh.
That is the case. Stay tuned.
Hello, everyone. I am, oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So we have Karnov today, and I am Karnov today. And I went, after my King Kong run, I went and I shaved my head in the bathroom real quick during one of the runs. I'm back. It's nice and smooth. It might grow back in about 20-25 minutes, but here we go. Are we ready for countdown? Time in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so what we have here is the greatest game on the Nintendo Entertainment System. It is Karnov. I hope everyone enjoys this music because it is the best music track in any game, and you're going to hear it 9 times. So the point of this game is you'll notice it's really cool. There's a lot of manipulation with vertical and horizontal scrolling of the game. The game can either move up and down or left and right, cannot go diagonal. So a lot of times you're going to manipulate where you are on the screen in order to try and move yourself to a certain side based on the scrolling. This is stage 1. Stage 1 boss is coming up soon. We'll have a nice giant fish man. And there we go. So this game, he's actually Jimborov Karnovsky, and he is a Russian that was sent down by God. He is looking for treasure, and what we could assume that treasure is looking for that treasure again. He will start off. Karnovsky is looking for a treasure. That treasure presumably is a nice belt, as you can see. He cannot make it. Woo. Close. Cannot walk around without holding up his pants. As you just saw there, when I get hit, I turn blue, and if you pick up the pellets, they will either give you your health back or they'll add an extra shot to you. So I'm blue again. We're going to move up. As you can see, the screen is going either up, down, left, right. Ducking under some bullets. This game is very positional based, where enemies will spawn if you're in a certain spot. So there's a lot of times where there's going to be some despawning done. Ooh. When you're about halfway through, you get a checkpoint. So we're at the checkpoint. So there we go, halfway through. See if we can just get through this level. we're coming up on the end of the level soon. Some of the bosses will repeat. In this stage, we'll have one of the bosses that we won't see again. Again, there's just a bunch of stairs in this level. We're going up to the top. We're going to take some damage again. Back up a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just making it difficult on me. In this game, there's a ton of improv that occurs, so this whole time, yeah, I'm going to be having fun this whole time with this game. There we go. Stage 2. Okay, stage 3. What I want to talk about in this stage is I want to bring up the Karnov community. Karnovember is the greatest month of the year. Everyone should join it. For the past couple years, more and more people have been playing this game. The community itself was one of the greatest communities in the NES crew. So shout outs to them. And again, we got some stairs here that could be pretty tight because you're jumping over enemies a few times. You're going to be in between some rocks. This whole game is a little scary, a little TMR panic, as I would say. Okay, one more gap, up some more stairs. And then we have another boss coming up. A lot of times there's some hidden items that you have to jump in specific places. So there's a boomerang for later. And there's the T-Rex down.
Yeah, there are a lot of items in the game. We're gonna start using them soon, I think.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, there's a bunch of bombs that just show up out of nowhere. Again, hidden items everywhere. Dodging some rocks. Everyone's coming after Karnov. Ah. Okay, so again, ice level, same thing. When you're going up and down stairs is a lot of the time where you're changing kind of where you are, kind of where the enemies are spawning. We have some scary volcanoes coming up. So hopefully we get past them. Let's hope they don't. Oh, they're being nice. Oh. They're being nice. The nice volcanoes. They feel good. It's a charity event. They feel nice. So what we're getting here is some wings. We're going to use them in just a second. There's specific spots in the game where you can actually fly. Karnov grows some wings. And we have a boss coming up. And Medusa down. So stage 5 is a water level. No one really likes water levels, so let's make it a little better. Are there any donations that are up? Go right ahead, Monajera.
Sure. We actually have a Karnov-themed incentive coming up for Fallout 2 any %. Jack of Hearts offers to cut his hair for if we reach $2,000, and we are currently at $246 out of that. So if you donate, we might have another cosplay coming up.
Nice. Awesome. So again, Karnov, on any trip he takes, he always brings his flippers. You know, if you could see my feet, I am wearing flippers for this one specific stage. Cool Kid can confirm. Confirmed. Again, we're dodging some mermaids here. We're just gonna play it a little safe. Take down the seaweed, the most dangerous seaweed in the world. And then we'll be coming up on a familiar boss at the top of this cliff here. And T-Rex down. Okay. We're more than halfway through here. But the stages get tougher and tougher. Again, there's a lot of visual cues in this level. You're jumping over things. Here comes a knife to the left. Oh no, jump up. Got the shoes. Again, a hidden item, some more wings for later. Depending how I jump here, some enemies may or may not spawn. That guy shows up. We got to drop a bomb to get through. We're going to grab some health. We're back. Okay, we're back to 2 hits. Jump over this guy. We're despawning more guys. I might want a little extra bullets, so there's a hidden health there. Who would have known? These enemies, we have some Mr. Burns with wings. We just got to get by them. And they have these cute owls that they look harmless, but if you sit there, you let them stare at you, they're going to shoot you. Look at that. How rude. Then we have a familiar boss coming up again, the Medusa head. And down. Okay, so stage 7 It's a little scary, but for the beginning, I think, Manager, if you have another donation, you can go right ahead.
Yeah, we just received a $10.01 donation from JT Whistle. Found message, but thank you very much for that donation.
Okay, so level 7, for me, is the scariest one. So let's see. We're gonna have some fun. See what happens. Every time is different.
Yeah, hopefully no mummies.
Oh, so there's mummies right now.
Yeah.
We need to make it so there are no mummies. Oh, quick ladder. Nice.
Oh.
Is it glitched? I don't think I've ever seen this before. So I can't shoot the bomb. I've actually never seen that before. That's interesting. So we're just going to go the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
The mummies are... Oh, look at him go.
Oh, man. Whoa. Yeah, he's got an item which clears the entire screen of
Yeah.
enemies, but
Yeah.
the game won't let him use it.
It's
And-
okay, but you know what? Now there are, officially, no mummies. Wait!
Nice. Oh,
Wait! No mummies.
nice. That's a nice jump he got right. He's able
Yeah.
to skip both mummies there.
Yeah, it's actually there's only a couple of frames you can kind of do that, couple pixels. So what we have here is the toughest boss coming up. We will see what happens.
Oh, gonna go boomerang.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quick kill.
Nice.
Perfect.
You got it.
Woo. Woo.
That's a really tough boomerang to
Woo.
hit. Gets
Scary.
away with one shot. That was really
Oh.
good.
If anyone saw Karnov practicing over there, that boss fight was happening over and over, so that feels good. So we got a full flying stage here. Before we get to the last stage, Manager, do you have another one while I'm flying around?
Yeah, a huge thank you to Russi Nation for $50. Without comment, but thank you very much for donating.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so after a certain amount of time, you'll kind of hear that ringing. That ringing means your wings are running out, and you better have some more wings or you're just going to keep falling. We have some bats kind of at the top following us. With them up there, it's kind of despawning some more enemies. I'm going to grab some extra wings just in case. Have them highlighted. And if they fly off the screen, we might get a special friend coming up. Everyone's favorite fax machine.
Ooh, just barely missed a boomerang.
Ooh, that was scary.
All right, so coming up.
So yeah, go ahead.
No, wait. No, it's fine. We're
Okay.
coming up from the final
Stage
stage
9.
in the game.
I want, you know what? The dragon's giving me so much trouble. I wanted to kill him the old-fashioned way too. So. Take down some bats. He's down. Nice. Jump over the bullet. Again, we're just gonna play a little safe. There's a bunch of rock guys that spawn out of nowhere. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. As you can see,
Ah.
when you fall, you can't really go anywhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this scenic route to the boss.
Yeah, there are two different ways to get to the boss. He's not able to go the faster way now, I believe, since he fell down. But scenic route.
Scenic route. There we go.
I mean, I won't complain. We get more Carno.
I mean, if, you know, best music. Okay, we're back where we would have been. It's fine. It's fine. We're jumping over some of these dots. It'll despawn some enemies. Kill the rock guy there. We got a tree, an ant, some Groot coming up. And we have the final boss coming up, a dragon head. It actually takes away my other bullets.
And we got
Let's see.
different music, too. It's a quick kill on this guy, but it's a tough one.
And done.
All right.
Time is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Time. Okay. Okay. So, Jim Barov Karnofsky would like to thank you for letting me show you my journey throughout the world. I found the treasure. I found the belt. We are good to go. That was an interesting run. Every time I play that, it's a fun run. Again, look up Karnovember. There are a ton of us. Thank you for having me here. And let's see what happens with my hair. Thanks, guys.